As we understand it, around 1,300 people confirmed dead. No doubt the true figure is sadly a lot higher than that. What's your take on what we're seeing at the moment?
So the Jewish community in the United Kingdom has just come out of the festival of Simchat Torah, which means that we would not, for many people who observe the festivities, we didn't know of the scale of the atrocities until nightfall last night. So the overwhelming feeling that I've noticed is of shock and sadness, disbelief that this could happen, and sorrow for the dead and the kidnapped. There's also the knowledge that we now have war, and there will be inevitable escalations and misery for all.
How does this end?
Pardon?
How does this end? How does it end, do you think?
Patrick, God only knows how it ends. I think the world has been taken aback by the barbaric savagery of these attacks. And we can only hope that Hamas will be neutralized and there will be a new leadership that will be open to peace.
Yosef, I was very, very, very concerned at some celebrations that took place in London. There were some that took place in Berlin. There were some that took place in Canada and some in the Netherlands as well. And actually at a refugee detention centre, holding centre on one of the Greek islands as well. It appears to me, Yosef, that we have quite a large number of people living in this country and Europe and the West who would quite like to see Israel wiped off the face of the earth. Do you agree with that?
In terms of celebrations, one of the byproducts of a free society is having people express views that we find very difficult to counter. So people are free to express their views, but if this crosses the line into hate speech or support for banned terrorist organisations, then we need to see politicians and the CPS take action on this.
Do you think that the Jewish community is ready to come back to Labour, do you think? There was quite a checkered moment in time, wasn't there, I think, under Jeremy Corbyn?
I'm a signed-up member of the Conservative Party, so I very much hope not. But credit where it is due. The Labour Party are saying the right thing. As we can see from the scenes outside the conference, they are still riddled with some far left anti-Semites, or people who very much have their priorities in the wrong place. But judging by the people with authority who are making statements today, they are saying the right thing, and they are saying that Israel has the right to defend itself against this savagery, which we can't really comprehend.
Yeah, I mean, they all, to a man and woman, have on this show anyway said exactly the right thing, really, including the mayor of Oldham, who did openly say that they stand with Israel. So I suppose you can't really necessarily ask for too much more than that at this particular moment in time. There was a concern there, wasn't there, that Labour was going to tie itself in knots. As yet, it has not done that, and I think they deserve credit for that, because this is a minefield of an issue for the Labour Party, isn't it, really? And they've managed to avoid just eating themselves alive, which, let's be honest, would not have happened, would it, a couple of years ago.